Right this minute, I got my main man here. He's going to show you all how to play the blues guitar. 5 minutes. My main man, David Zimmerman.
You ready to play the blues? Why, you might ask yourself, do I want to learn to play the blues? Well, the fact is, you want to learn to play the blues because most of the music we listen to today got its foundations in the blues. You see, it all started in one recording studio in Memphis, Tennessee. Guy wanted to record the blues from all around town, recorded Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, and maybe you've heard of Elvis Presley. These are the grandfathers of all the music that we listen to today. So, if you know how to play the blues, or at least kind of know the foundations of what makes up the blues, I promise you'll never listen to a song in the same way again. So, what is the blues? The blues is made up of different parts, and the first part of that is rhythm. The rhythm is a way of dividing up a song into a series of measurements called beats, and those beats can be fast through a song, they can be slow through a song, but they're always going to be consistent, kind of like a clock ticking through the song. We might, when we play the notes, divide those beats up into, combine them or divide them up, but either way, there's going to be something going on behind the scenes, a beat that's keeping it consistent. Now, we usually divide beats into measures. If we did 2 beats per measure, boom, chuck, we'd be doing a polka. We did 3 beats a measure, is a waltz. But let's stick with 4 beats per measure for the blues, please. But rhythm alone, a song does not make. We also need a melody to go along with that. Melodies are the changes in pitches, and those changes in pitches that go along with the song have to follow certain rules for it to sound good to our ear. They have to fall within a scale. Now, the scale can start on any note we arbitrarily pick on our instrument, and we build up from that in a particular way to come up with a scale. Now, when it comes to the blues, we typically play what we call an 8-note major scale, which, believe it or not, you all know how to sing an 8-note major scale because you've seen one particular movie. What movie, you ask? Might as well sing it with me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I knew you had it in you. 8-note major scale. That is the foundation of all melodies. But, alas, a melody by itself is pretty boring. We need to fill those in with some harmonies. When we play multiple notes that are consonant with the melody, at the same time, it's called a chord. If we play a chord based on the first note of a scale, the 4th note of a scale, the 5th note of a scale, we end up playing every single note in the melody. So, you ask, what is the blues then? The blues is a way of combining together all that we talked about, the rhythm, the melody, the harmonies, the chord progressions into a particular fashion. One of the most basic forms of this is the 12-bar blues, and it sounds like this. Although it's a little out of tune. I play the first chord, baby. I'm playing the first chord. I move to the 4th chord, baby. And back to the 1st. On to the 5th chord, oh yeah. And back into the 1st. 12-bar blues, which by itself is really kind of boring because, you know, we've probably heard it so many times before. You know, we could vary this with all kinds of versions. We could do 8-bar blues, we could do 16-bar blues, we can vary the things, but I don't have enough time for that. I got a minute left to teach you to play blues guitar, so we're going to have to cheat. I got one of these Paper Jam guitars at Walmart. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. All we got to do, turn it on. "12-bar blues." On the way home tonight, put on some tunes on the radio. You might not hear the blues, but listen for the chord progression, the melody, the harmony. I promise you'll never hear a song the same way again. Thank you.